It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Williams now on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in Week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The score 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Right away, they'll change the look. First play, here's Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Cousins. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 24. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before... of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
Gaskin will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a man picked up on draft night this year, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Back to throw, Goff. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jamison Williams. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Third and short yardage, Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now Cousins going to change it up. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down, Minnesota.
They go play action. Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Cousins again. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. Cousins to throw it. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run with Gaskin. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Again, Gaskin. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Gaskin. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. On the option to give to Swift here. And shedding through the tackle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And Marcus Davenport, former Saint, in on the stop there. 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Goff. That one complete down the field to Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Cousins. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into time.
And this is caught inside the 5. Well, he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before it's out of bounds. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Swift. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. A give to the tight end, Kelsey. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Travis Kelsey, his first touchdown of the new season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Vikings first down.
Cousins on 1st down. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson from 17 yards out. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Now Goff. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Goff on first down. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. There's Goff. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing, timing, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. On second down, Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Hockenson exploded after a surprising in-division trade from the Lions to the Vikings in 2022. Averaged 6 catches a game in his new digs and finished second among NFL tight ends in yards and catches. Could lead the league with a full year in Minnesota.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From out of the backfield, it's Myles Gaskin with a catch. Touchdown! Myles Myles Gaskin, his second touchdown of the game, his third of the year. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Flushed out right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jamison Williams, 51 yards. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember.
And it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Vikings.
A first down throw for Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings get a bit closer. Joseph connects on the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the option to give to Swift here. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It was Harrison Smith there up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This now a 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And his throw here is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing is Cousins. He'll get this out wide to Gaskin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st down, here's Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Cousins. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Cousins here going to change the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. KJ Osborne, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Joseph connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side. And now, well, they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start here with Gaskin. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
First down.
To throw, Cousins. They'll find Osborne here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Cousins will try and throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Eagles 40.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining. There he goes, left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Flush to his right. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. Touchdown, Vikings. Myles Gaskin, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's Goff now on second down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lewis seen in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Cousins here to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Cousins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them hovering up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now a 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw. He gets it to Addison. And he is going to have the 1st down. And that might not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they should be able to run it down from here. His pass caught at the 4. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Myles Gaskin, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are on their way to a 2-0 start. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wound. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Throwing here, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Slant route, and he's got Addison. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.